Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a good old look at a bunch of cool stuff that's coming around for the Pokemon trading card game. Some stuff that might make you jealous. You see, over in Korea, and not all the news we're going to talk about today is from Korea, but they've got a new Team Rocket product, which has gone and been revealed. And it's awesome. Now, it's all based around glory of Team Rocket, and it does actually come with 30 packs, which over in Asian territories is essentially a box of the set. That's cool. But let's face it, boxes have been out for a little while. It's nothing that exciting. I don't mean rude, but at this point, the box is like, yeah, that's cool. There's nothing outwardly super duper exciting about that. But don't worry, because we've got some other Rocket stuff coming in here as well. We've got, well, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, for instance, a deck box. Lovely Team Rocket deck box in which to store your cards. If you're making a Team Rocket deck, yeah, that seems kind of cool. This seems lovely. But wait, there's more. We've also got Team Rocket sleeves. 64. 60 card deck, 64 sleeves. I've told you this before. The deal is really simple. If you break 5 sleeves, it's time to get a new pack of sleeves. It's going to be fine. So you've got matching deck box and sleeves coming in here as well, but don't worry, there's more, because we've also got a card album that holds up to 240 cards. That's presumably where you're going to store your glory of Team Rocket over in Korea, which sounds like fun to me. And then we've just got a box in which to store it all. A long box. Very, very nice. And you'll notice that all of this, it's very uniform. We've not got a lot of different designs going on here. We've gone for plain black with the red Rocket logo. It's very clean, which I very much appreciate. Very clean. And when you look at this, you're going to have one of two reactions. You're either going to look at this and go, hang on a second, I love Team Rocket, this is awesome. Or you're going to look at this and be like, it's a bit boring, I don't get it. In which case, look, you're not made for this Team Rocket merch, and that's absolutely fine. I personally really like it. Because let's not forget, there was a similar kind of thing going on in Japan here. Now, obviously, the big thing that Japan got was the attaché case, which I believe I've got one of these on order. I very much hope I've got one of these on order. The plan is that I should have one of these on order. Cross your fingers for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping that that's true. But what we had here was a case. Now, the case actually only came with 30 packs of the set. Didn't actually come with all of the other stuff. But you'll notice on the art here, on the promo image, you can actually see that we do have just a bunch of other Rocket stuff that was sold over in Japan. There was a deck box. There's a leather deck box, which I think is slightly different. Plus, you've got a leather playmat case, and there was a damage counter case. So I believe that this is what we're seeing in Korea is not the same as what we've got over in Japan. Even though they've both got a deck box coming, I believe that they are in fact different. Could be wrong about that, but I believe that they are different. Okay. What have we had over in the West, in the US, UK, Europe, etc.? What have we had in terms of Team Rocket goods to help us play the Pokemon TCG? Well, we did have a lot of clothing. If you go on the Pokemon Center right now, there is a lot of Team Rocket clothing, and it's all in stock. Okay, I'm not sure it's actually all in stock. A lot of it is in stock. I will say I've got the Team Rocket trousers and the white hoodie, which were gifted by Pokemon, I should be clear. And I'm a fan. But again, they were gifted by Pokemon, so I could be lying to you. Take it all with a pinch of salt. It's not actually related to this video. I just thought it was cool. But the point is, that's kind of what we got. We've not gotten sleeves and deck box and all of that for Team Rocket over in the West. At least I think we haven't. As always, if I'm missing something, if I've forgotten something, please let me know in the comment section. But I'm pretty sure we've not had anything along those lines. All of this lovely black Team Rocket stuff with the red logo on. Like I say, clothing, oh yeah, bunch of that. But not in terms of TCG accessories. And I cannot be the only one at this point that's starting to feel a little bit jealous about this. Because Japan's had a whole bunch of cool Team Rocket stuff. And now Korea's got a whole bunch of cool Team Rocket stuff. And we don't. Now, we did actually get the Elite Trainer Box. That's kind of the closest we've had. We did get the Elite Trainer Box, and in the Elite Trainer Box, one of the cool things we had was the flipping die is just a black die with a red Team Rocket logo on. That I do very much appreciate. This was in the Destined Rivals Elite Trainer Box, and that flipping die is genuinely awesome. And we did get sleeves, but the sleeves were Giovanni and Mewtwo. It's not the same. And obviously we had the long box with Divider that you always get in the Elite Trainer Box, but again, it's not that same kind of clean design other than one of the dividers and the die. And I will say the die is fantastic. It's just a little bit sad when that's like all we've actually had. So this is very cool. Over in Korea, this is retailing for 50,000 won, which comes out at somewhere in the region of $37. And for your 30 packs and all of the other accessories, I'm just saying that sounds like a pretty gosh darn good deal. Are we going to be getting this kind of Team Rocket stuff in the West now? No. I mean, look, Team Rocket comes around every so often. I'm sure at some point we'll get some cool Team Rocket stuff. But I'm just saying, like, we had Destined Rivals a few weeks ago. The set's been out for a little while now. Pokemon have had plenty of opportunities to reveal this stuff, put this stuff up for sale, show us this stuff is coming, and they have chosen not to. So I really do think you can kind of read into that. Essentially, if we were getting this stuff, we'd be getting this stuff. We're not getting this stuff, ergo we're not getting it. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit reductive, but it's true. But don't worry, there's some other cool stuff coming, like this Maushold pin. China are doing the best pins right now. Just putting that out there. By the way, I've still not found a nice, reliable place to just buy these pins outside of like eBay, etc. So if anyone's got one place where I can just go and buy some of these pins at a not ridiculous price, I would very much appreciate finding out about that, because I would love to be rocking some of these pins over on some streams. Assuming I get to do some more official streams, but I have been doing it since like 2016, so hopefully I'll do some more in the future. But the point is, I want to get some of these pins for the stream. Maushold is cool. Hit me up if you've got any ideas on Twitter at the Wassy. My DMs are open. Yay! That's not the most important item we're talking about today. It's just incredibly cool that they keep making these, and I thought I should show you the most recent one. But there's something else a little bit more relevant we need to have a chat about, because there is a gym practice match at the Hangzhou Masters, and basically it's a tournament over in China where there is some particularly cool stuff being given out. Like, for instance, these sleeves. I adore these sleeves. Now, the kind of pattern at the back with the card back type symbols and poison and burn marks and all of that, we've actually seen this kind of background on a bunch of stuff in the past. It's fine. It's not that amazing. But I love the little logo they've got for the event here. It's clearly got like a bridge and I want to say a Ferris wheel, which very clearly seem to be from the area in China where this is happening. And I just think this is extremely cool. They're the kind of sleeves where, like, if I was going to this event, I would be desperate to pick up these sleeves. Not going to the event, I'm not so fussed because I have no real connection to the place. But, oh, ladies and gentlemen, if I was there, this would be an amazing souvenir. I love it. It's awesome. But then, they've also got a die coming on. Yeah, apparently we got a die coming on here. But it's got Pikachu on one side. It's got Sylveon on another side, and then clearly like a little logo for the event on a third side. So this again is just the attention to detail, how lovely this is. I am a gigantic fan. I think this is wonderful. And as if that wasn't enough, there's a little damage counter case as well, which has got basically Pikachu and Sylveon being best friends. We've got that same logo we see on the sleeves, but now it's just tucked away in the bottom left-hand corner. And I really appreciate the fact that they've got, like, the sleeves and the damage counter case. And it would have been extremely easy for them to just be like, look, we've got this art we commissioned, let's just use that and move on. And yet instead they've just gone, well, what if we did different art on both of these just to make things a little bit better and a little bit cooler? I, for one, think that was an excellent touch, and I'm very much a fan of it. Now, obviously, these are event products from China, so they're not going to be the easiest things to be picking up. But if you got a hookup, or if nothing else, you can always go and have a look on eBay and places like that, secondary market, where it's probably not going to be as cheap as it could be, but I guarantee there's some people watching this now who didn't know this was a thing, who are going, hang on a second, that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I should try and get hold of this. And that's why I cover this stuff in my video, because I want to show you guys everything that's going on in the Pokemon TCG. I want the people to watch this channel to be very well informed about all parts of the Pokemon TCG. And if there's these cool products coming out at Chinese events that I'm not showing you, well, not really doing my job properly now, am I? But I've told you all about that now, so now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about everything I've shown you here. Let me know what you're jealous of. Let me know if you're going to be picking any of this up in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And of course, get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Stegaraptor, who's a very lovely person, been supporting for a while, helped us out with stuff in the past, and is just generally awesome. So shout-out to them for being awesome, and for the support. But by far, the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.